Hey, what's up everybody? This is a review of Marvel Universe Constrictor. Looking at the packaging, you can see this is a Fan's Choice runner-up, and it's got some nice artwork on it. And it's got some nice silver foil, which makes the packaging look unique and different from the normal packaging. And included with the figure, you get this letter here. And the card, which is nice. And it has his stats on there. So, moving on to the figure itself. You can see here I've got the Constrictor figure posed with the Iron Man figure. And this is a sort of a similar scene to what we saw in the Iron Man 2 movie with Whiplash. So I thought I would sort of recreate that as a opening sequence here for the review. So we'll put Iron Man to the side here and take a look at Constrictor, but as you can see here, you also have the base that comes with the figure. And Constrictor himself. He is really articulated. Unfortunately, I picked this guy out when I was actually on my way to a birthday party, so I just saw him on the pegs, picked him up. He was the only figure there. And he does have some paint issues. Like if you look right there, there's a paint issue, and there's some paint or lack of paint right there. You can see. But yeah, I like it. I like the design of this figure, and typically what I'll do is I'll take a look at a figure. If I like the way it looks, I'll buy it. I'm not a big comic book reader, so I don't really go by who the character is. I go with what the figure looks like and what I like in a figure, and this looked pretty cool to me. You can see he has his weapons here, which are the some kind of electro whips. You can see they're primarily a yellow, translucent, very flexible plastic. You can see there. And I don't know if you can make it out, but there's actually a hint of silver paint here towards the base where it connects to his wrist, well, not his wrist, but his top of his hand and forearm. And you can see it has some, sculpting in the plastic tentacles or plastic whips there. You can take a look at the head sculpt for Whiplash. And I guess just an overall closer look at the figure itself. Yeah, sadly there are some paint issues with this figure, with my particular example of the figure, but it's something to keep an eye out if you're looking for this in the store. And this was the only one as well, so I didn't really have a choice nor the time to really look closely at this figure to figure out what the paint apps were like. But, you can see you have articulation at the head, swivel at the shoulder, bicep, and a bend at the elbow, and a swivel at the forearm, which I really like. I like the fact that they have it swiveled up here. You can see both hands are sculpted in a closed fist. You've got upper body ab articulation, and go all the way around. And the hips are on a ball joint, forward, back, out, a double hinged knee, which is really nice, and you have swivel and a hinge at the ankles. So all in all, a good figure. I really haven't seen a whole lot of these. That's why I guess I picked it up in such a hurry without really closely looking at the figure for any paint issues. But yeah, I like it. I like the design. It would have been cool, I don't know, just from a design point, if we had a repaint of this guy with, metallic green, metallic yellow, and maybe some silver that replaces these black markings here along his chest, on the top of his head, and on his boot. So yeah, looks pretty good, and I like it. I don't know if you guys do, but definitely a well-articulated figure, which is nice, which is what you'd expect for this type of a figure, this type of character. Alright, well, this has been a review of Marvel Universe Constrictor.